Don't get crushes because they crush your goddamn fucking soul. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A for you guys, and it is going to be a Snapchat Q&A. So I asked you guys on Snapchat to ask me some questions and I'm going to be answering them today. And again, I'm still sick, so if I sound a little bit funny and all clogged up, because I am, so pass no heed. And yeah, another thing is I'm not going to say anybody's name because a lot of you guys were like, please don't mention my name, so I'm just not say anybody's name because it's easiest thing to do. Okay, so somebody asked me, what's your ideal man? Would you be a girl that goes for rough and ready or someone that goes for the high maintenance lads? Okay, now I thought this question was really funny because it's like, these cuckoo and me are going to fall out. I swear to God. Okay, this is really funny, right? Because I've always said that I'm not somebody that has a type, but then I actually do, because when I look at my previous boyfriends and then previous boys I was dating or whatever seeing, I seem to have this type that's real rough and ready, real would you say manly or something, but and down and dirty, that kind of way, you know what I mean? That an image comes into your head when I say that. But as of lately, it's gone the other way, so I don't really know. I think it's just completely on the person. And anyways, rough and ready hasn't really been going anywhere for me, so maybe the high maintenance lads are better to go. So yeah. Right, someone asked me, what is your worst trait and how has it affected you? Okay, I would probably have to say that my worst trait is probably stubbornness. I'm just so extremely stubborn, and it has affected me in a lot of ways because I've probably, I would say I've lost people in my life, probably not just because of my stubbornness, but because I couldn't put my stubbornness aside and you know what I mean, kind of be the bigger person or so say. But stubborn, that's just me. I've always been such a stubborn girl, and that's not going to change anytime soon. So somebody asked me, what's your opinion on the YouTube community so far? My opinion on the YouTube community so far is absolutely amazing. I do not have one bad thing to say about the YouTube community so far. I think it is absolutely amazing. I think everybody is so lovely. I've already made some amazing friends through YouTube, and as well I just think that everyone is so supportive of everyone, and we really do have each other's backs, and I just think that it is the best community by far on social media or whatever you want to say. There's just so much love, and it's just so much unconditional love we all have to give to each other, and there's no standards, and there's no high expectations of you. You just you're just here, and I don't know, I just love it. I love it. Okay, so quite a few people have actually asked me this question, and it is, what is your favourite thing about Ireland? Okay, so my favourite thing about Ireland, I would probably say, I kind of like the way that Ireland is really laid back, and the people here, they're pretty laid back, in general, compared to a lot of other countries. And I don't know, I just kind of feel as well, because I live in the country of Ireland, what I like about down here is the quietness, and the way as well that it's kind of you know, everybody kind of has your back in a way, even though they don't, but you know, people are always kind of looking out for you because they know you if you come from a small place. Someone asked me, hey Jessica, I love your videos, thank you so much. What are your top 3 countries that you want to visit? Okay, so my top 3 countries that I want to visit would probably be America, number 1 without a doubt. I'd say somewhere Ibiza. That's not a country, but is it a country? I don't know. Probably somewhere I'd love to go to France and that, but I'd probably say somewhere Switzerland or something like that. I don't know, I really want to go skiing and do all that stuff. It'd be so cool. It's so much fun. I love the snow so much, but I'd definitely be terrible at skiing because I am so freaking clumsy. Someone asked me, since choosing not to go to college straight after school, do you think you've become distant to your friends that are in college? No, I actually don't, okay? And this is actually a really good question. I really like this question. I think that if they are really your friends, you're not going to grow distant from them because you're going to see them on the weekends or whenever they're home from college, and that's going to happen if they're a proper friend. But if they're not really a good friend and a proper friend and a fake friend, well, you will become distant to them when they come to college. Even if I wouldn't be bothered at all, because people like that aren't worth wasting your time on, and they seriously aren't, and it's better you find out that they're like that now than in years to come. So Someone asked me what age was I when I first got the shift. And for anyone who doesn't know, because I think that's like a real Irish word, that's like your first kiss involving tongues. It's like so mainstream. I think I was 13 or something, yeah. Someone asked me, when was the last time you had a huge crush on someone? The last time I had a huge crush on someone is right now. A really, really huge crush. Don't get crushes because they crush your goddamn fucking soul. Someone asked me, how old were you when you got your first period? I mentioned this in a video previous to this, but I just thought I'd say again, I was 14 years old. What's the worst mistake you ever made? I don't know, like I have a lot of mistakes that I've made in our life, as I think we all do. And I know, like, you know, it's so cliche for people to say, well, if I didn't make that mistake or I didn't do this or that, and I wouldn't be where I am today. And that is like so true, and I completely go with that 110%. But if I had to say something, I'd probably say the worst mistake I ever made was, I'd probably say like growing up too fast, because I think I did 100%. I definitely grew up way too fast. I'm 19 now, and like I can never go back and have my young years again. I was just so keen to grow up, like way more than even like a typical teenager is. I don't know what it was, I just wanted it so bad. Like I used to dream of it. I used to think it was going to sort out all my problems and that things were going to be amazing when I was older and I could like do what I wanted to do, so say. Like I literally jumped into a serious relationship when I was 14 turning on 15. I was in that relationship for 2.5 years, and like Jesus Christ, like 2.5 years of like my really young teenagers, like that's a long time, like, you know what I mean? If I could go back, I really wish I could have just said, Jessica, slow down girl, you're gonna have so many years to do all this stuff, you know, you don't need to grow up, you know, you're only 14 years old, just slow down and enjoy, you know, the things you're supposed to be enjoying now. But what can you do? I obviously went through that for a reason, and trust me, I learned a lot from it. So someone asked me, would you ever like to move abroad? I really like this question as well, right? Because I used to say for years and years and years, like I was like, no, never ever will I move abroad in my whole life. I want to stay in Ireland 110%, and moving abroad never appealed to me ever. But like the last couple of years as I got older, I would say, yeah, 100%, like definitely, like I would love to move abroad now. I don't know what it is, but I would just love to live in America for some stage in my life. Like I know a lot of people say that's not all what's cracked up to be and all, and so does my sister, but it's just one of them things that I really want to experience and do myself. And yeah, someone asked me, how did you get over your ex and how long did it take? Well, I've got a video, I'll link it in the description box down below, how to get over a breakup / someone. It's called something like that, I'll leave it down below. I talk about everything that helped me, and like everything I talk about in that video, I would not like have coped if I did not have all of them things that got me through it. And how long did it take? But I've had like 2 long-term relationships, and I think it's like they were both different. Like it really does depend, it's all down to yourself and the relationship you guys had, and like, you know what I mean, like there's so many factors, but it does take a long time, like to be fully over that person. But every day, or like, you know, every week or whatever, it gets a little bit better till you wake up one morning and you're like, John who? Yeah, so you've got this, girl, you've got this. Someone asked me, what's your sexuality? And a lot of you guys have actually been asking me this. I'm not even sure whether this is going to go in the video or not, but my sexuality is I'm bisexual, and I've never said that before, like online. But like the reason I haven't as well is because like the way I am as a person, like I don't feel like sexuality is a big thing. I know it is a big thing because society, like the way it is perceived and all, and like how much negativity is portrayed on certain sexualities and all, and I think it's so fucking horrible. But me as a person, like in my own head, I don't think it's a big deal. Like just say there's like 20 people stood in front of me, like it does not affect them if I like boys or if I like girls or if I like boys and girls or if I don't like either or. Like, it does not affect one single one of their lives. The only life it affects is mine. So I don't know, like, it really frustrates me how it's such a big issue. Like, why can't people just be left to live their own life and love who they want to love and do what they want to do that suits them? Because if it's not affecting anybody else, I don't know why it's so, like, frowned upon and all. It really does my goddamn head in. I like girls and I like boys, and what about it? Like like, it's no big deal, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just who I am, and that's just who you are, and that's just who you are. Like, so what? I think our society really needs to sort its fucking shit out. Someone asked me, have you had any major breakups? Yes, I have. I have had 2 major breakups in my life. Someone asked me, do you feel pressure as a YouTuber considering your sister is one of the biggest internet celebrities in Ireland? I thought this was like a really interesting question because it was really funny to me, because no, I actually don't. Like, I don't feel pressure at all, like, because Melanie, like, she's my sister. Like, she's always been my sister and she will always be my sister. She was my sister before YouTube and she'll be my sister after YouTube, and that is never going to change. Like, and the way I see her, like, hasn't changed because of YouTube, or will never change. Like, she's still just my sister, like, you know what I mean? She's always been in my life and she's always going to be there. I don't kind of like really think about things like that, you know what I mean? Like, she's her and I'm me, and you know, I just so happen to start YouTube as well, and I'm absolutely loving it, and like, this is just like a massive hobby of mine. She's doing absolutely amazing and I couldn't be any more proud of her, but she's just my sister and I'm never going to change. Okay, and somebody asked me, did you ever get bitch things said to you because you had a different dad to Melanie? And if you did, what advice do you have? P.S. Love you and your channel. I love you too. And no, I actually can't really recall it. Like, I know, like, I remember like I've had like people, you know, when people are asking like, oh, like, why does your sister or brother have a different surname, whatever, like, I've gotten like weird looks about it, but I've never had that said to me, like, or I've never heard that back, because it's no big deal. Like, 50%, like over 50% of marriages end in divorce these days, so it is actually, if you look at the percentages, it's more common nowadays to have different, like, a different dad or a different mom to your sisters or brothers than it is to have the same parents. Like, it is no big deal. Like, it's just how life goes. Like, and like, if anyone ever said that to me about it, I'd literally just laugh at them, because I would not be offended by something like that at all. I don't get offended by things like that, because like, at the end of the day, like, you know who you are and you know who your family are, and once you all love each other and you all get on, and you know, it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, it's no big deal. Someone asked me, do you think you'll be going to summer in the city this year? I'd love to meet you. I love you so much. I love you so much too. And 100%, I'm nearly positive that I'll be going to summer in the city this year. And I'm so freaking excited. And I'm going to play this live in May. And the flights are booked. Oh my God. What? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What do you dip your chicken nuggets in? I dip my chicken nuggets in barbecue sauce. How about you? And someone asked me, have you ever been to a concert? If so, what ones? Yes, I have been to a concert. I've been to numerous of the X Factor on tour concerts. What a show. I used to go back in the day when I was a little baba. I used to be obsessed with them. I've gone to The Script twice. I've gone to Ed Sheeran twice. I've gone to the Coronas. Yeah, I'm going to say that's all. I think that's actually all I've been to. Someone asked me, what are your typical period cravings? My typical period cravings every freaking time is like chocolate, like, and chicken. Oh my God, I don't know what it is. When I'm on my period, I crave chicken so bad. And chocolate, but that's an obvious one. I eat chocolate in the freaking like grams when I'm on my period, but like chicken, like, ask my sister this, it was so funny. We were literally in Dublin one day. I ordered like 3 different portions of chicken because I was on my period, and I could not think, I just wanted so much chicken. Like, I just wanted chicken, and I wanted chicken now. So someone asked me, have you ever had any personal struggles with anxiety? Yeah, I actually have. I have had so many struggles with it, and I still do deal with anxiety. I've dealt with it for years. Anxiety and depression are something that I have struggled with a lot in my life. And if you guys would like to see a separate video about that, please comment down below and let me know. Whatever you guys want to see, that's what I'll give you. So please always leave me a recommendation, guys, because I read all of my comments. Okay guys, that is the end of my Snapchat Q&A. This was way too long, so I need to stop now because I need to edit. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please smash a big thumbs up down below if you enjoyed this, because it helps me out so much. And please hit that red button, subscribe down below if you haven't already, because I upload twice a week, every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye.